My name is McKenzie Auten, and I titled my Women's Studies final project, Gender Roles. For starters, I pondered what I could do for a creative project, and after many days of trial and error, I decided on the expectations of quote-unquote gender roles. Drawing and being creative at all is something I rarely do, so I felt doing exactly that would fit perfectly for this topic of going out of one's comfort zone and being something or doing something that you aren't expected to do or be. I evaluated the social norms on each gender, and I finally began to draw, which looked like a kindergartner's drawing, but was meant, it meant a great deal. I drew two figures that were meant to represent entities that men and women are made up of the same fabric and mold, which is why the man figure and woman figure are merely just figures rather than focusing on body mass, weight, muscles, or looks, with the exception of hair in order to recognize the sex within this drawing. Finally, I filled these two figures in with the stereotypical gender roles that men and women are presumed to follow in society. Women are expected to be one thing, while men are expected to do the exact opposite, and neither gender is expected to stray from that set of roles. As most people think, pink is for girls and blue is for boys. This is why I colored the women figure pink and the man figure like a shade of blue, to show, again, these norms, quote-unquote norms. These are only a few descriptive words that resemble the social identity of gender. On one side of the spectrum, women are assumed to be and care for the house, children, to be motherly, keep up with their health, while all the while staying prim and proper. On the opposite side of the spectrum, men are expected to be manly, head of the house, while also bringing in the majority of the income, and can eat whatever they please without getting shamed. Stereotypes are a mainstream and easy way of discriminating genders. For this reason, people have come to the conclusion that there are set expectations for men and women as entities, yet it is not how the real world works whatsoever. I chose this topic for the sole reason to provide a representation of what society thinks of one certain gender. These roles and expectations are currently not always true, which is something people need to take into consideration. My personal being does not identify with these expectations, yet some of them do relate to how I am as a human being. That being said, I should not have to make a checklist of all the presumptions listed and make sure that I am women enough to have those responsibilities. This project was super insightful to me and helped me realize the social norm to which men and women are held and how unfair and outdated they are. More and more men are becoming stay-at-home dads, and the mother is out working. Some families consist of a man and a man, or a woman and a woman, in which roles are shared. Some women or men have to act as the motherly and the fatherly figure, therefore playing both roles. Men and women are able to reverse roles, making the gender expectations become a declining theory for today's world. Thanks for watching my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it.